The waves of the economy rise and fall, sometimes catching people unprepared. Today, I'll tell you the story of Mark and Emily, an ordinary couple who managed not only to survive a recession, but to turn it into an opportunity. Mark and Emily lived in a small city. They both had steady jobs they loved, but as the global economy slowed down, layoffs increased, markets shrank, and people's spending habits changed dramatically. Suddenly, they faced an uncertain financial future. The first rule of surviving a recession is keeping cash flow strong. Mark and Emily reviewed their emergency fund. They made sure they had enough savings to cover 6 months of expenses. That gave them peace of mind, because in tough times, security is the most valuable asset. But what about investing? Many people pull back during recessions. Mark and Emily chose a different path. They first turned to high-quality government bonds, safe havens even in times of crisis. These bonds gave them steady, reliable interest payments. It wasn't spectacular, but it was consistent. Then they looked at defensive sectors, healthcare, food, and consumer staples. People always need these, no matter the economic climate. Emily invested in major healthcare companies, while Mark focused on food and retail giants. Their portfolio stayed solid even as markets fell. Recessions are also times of opportunity. When solid companies trade below their real value, smart investors can buy at a discount. Mark and Emily picked up shares of leading tech companies during downturns. A few years later, those investments multiplied in value. They also didn't ignore dividend-paying stocks. These companies provided them with regular cash flow, easing financial stress during the darkest days of the recession. Most importantly, they kept their debts low. They cut back on unnecessary spending, avoided luxury purchases, and stayed disciplined, and they practiced patience. Because every recession, no matter how deep, eventually ends. When the economy finally recovered, Mark and Emily had not only protected their savings, but had also grown them significantly. Their story proves something vital. A recession is not just a crisis. With the right moves, it can become one of the greatest opportunities for building wealth.